What is up, geeks and gamers? You already know it's your boy Q
and QMG.
Bring you guys into the Quniverse, where we're here to talk to you guys about everything geeky, gamey, and nerdy. And it's a beautiful Easter Sunday, so you already know how we gotta do. Our first topic is, who is the closest superhero to Jesus Christ?
It's a beautiful morning.
Nah. Well, that's not our first topic, but
no,
we're going to start off. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes.
We're ready to get you guys going. We got some pretty good topics. Brandon, appreciate you for tuning in.
And most importantly, as Q said from the top, Happy Easter to every single one who celebrates it.
Let's go. Exactly. We're going to talk about the closest character to Jesus.
Superman, Goku,
Saitama,
Naruto,
Yamcha.
Basically anybody from Dragon Ball Z that's a hero.
Exactly. No, you got to... What about the goddamn Nappa? Nappa's pretty close, I think.
Nappa is not as close to Jesus.
But with that being said, we thank you guys for tuning in into the Quniverse. You can check us out every Sunday.
Yes, sir.
But I guess Jesus is an actual comic book character. But if we got to talk about Jesus, we got to talk about Spawn, because he killed God in the comic book.
Well, he didn't kill Jesus.
True. But and Jesus is in the fighting game.
Yeah, Fight of the Gods.
Fight of the Gods. But so definitely.
What else is Jesus in?
The Bible.
Jesus isn't. Well, no. We're going to leave that subject alone.
Okay, we're done with Easter Sunday talk.
Yeah. Well, no, we're not, because our whole episode
because my birthday was Friday, and it's funny because my birthday is actually National Siblings Day.
Yes.
So the first topic on the agenda today will be, who are the best siblings in any media as far as comic books, video games, television, and who are the best. Did I say worst or best first?
You said
it's worst and best.
You
give us your worst and best siblings, period.
And Q, you will start off who you believe the best.
Who I believe the best siblings are.
And who you'll give your your 2 picks.
Yeah, I got like 2 picks. My first would be the TMNT, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Them boys are live. The coldest brothers.
Ooh, you
straight period.
So it's not just so I'm clear and I understand the rules.
Yes.
If we are going about it how it's not just one character. I mean, 2. It's not just
it's just siblings.
It's a group. Like
yeah.
Maybe a group. Yeah. I feel
because and V, I know you'll pick my boys off of Supernatural.
The whatchamacallit.
I know you'll pick them. The best brothers.
Yeah, them guys. Who?
But
what's their name?
It escapes me. I will catch it because I was just planning on watching the show. But Sam and Dean.
Yeah, Sam and Dean Winchester. Sam and Dean Winchester.
Yeah, Sam and Dean from Supernatural. I know you'll pick them. With that being said, I picked TMNT, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Willie, appreciate you for tuning in, bro.
Yes, sir.
But I picked the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from... he gonna say, hell yeah. I know you're gonna pick Sam and Dean. They're pretty fire. I ain't gonna lie. But I have to pick the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes. Because
I definitely feel like from the 80s up till now, they've been like the coldest group of siblings,
of course.
Period. In any type of media, comic books, movies, TV. They worked with the Power Rangers. They worked with Batman just recently. I think, and they were in Injustice as all 4 of them were characters.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the TMNT are pretty much the best siblings. If I had to pick a close second in siblings, that's pretty tough. I would have to go with the Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls are tough.
Well, they're talking about the Winchester boys.
See, look, I know y'all mess with that Supernatural. I know. But I'll have to pick the Powerpuff Girls as a close second. Because on site, Mojo catching all the smoke anytime he say anything. That nigga Mojo could be in the grocery store and gonna catch the smoke from buying him some groceries. So those are my top 2 best, and then you can go with your top 2 best, and then we'll go back to work.
Oh, alrighty. So, the TMNT, that was slick my pick.
But you can just expound on it,
because we gotta diversify it. So I would say my favorite siblings are, and this might be cheating, but I don't care, is the Bat Kids. Robin, Nightwing, Red Robin, Red Hood, Batgirl.
Do they count?
Yes.
So surrogate parents count?
Yeah.
Okay.
We talking about siblings, and
Dre, appreciate you tuning in, bro.
and that's what they is.
Okay.
Like they are, for lack of a better term, some of the more
We can
interesting.
do surrogate parents.
There's some of the more interesting aspects of the Bat Family because the most of, like when that's written, they play off of Bruce and sometimes go off of say fuck what Batman's doing and do their own thing and still end up being successful.
Nightwing.
And just the dynamics between it. You have the eldest son Nightwing and the second son the bad boy Jason the my homegirl Key. That's her.
Granny, appreciate you tuning in.
Hey, Granny, happy Easter. And what's up, Dre? Happy Easter. We got my homegirl Key from Worlds of DC podcast. That's her boy Jason Todd. The hell, man, he be causing all the trouble. And then you gonna sit there and you got Tim Drake, your boy Tim
The
Drake.
worst Robin, period, hands down.
Yeah, boy Tim Drake, and he's the third child, the smooth operator, and you got Damien, your boy,
That's my number 2.
the rambunctious one, the one who gets into all the trouble, and then you got the girls. That's definitely cheating. He picked 4 people. How was mine cheating? And Q picked 4. And like half of them folks is legit adopted by Bruce anyway. So the only ones who aren't is Barbara because she has a dad, but she still counts. And maybe spoiler.
Exactly. So you can act. No, can you?
Yes, you can.
How can you pick the Shazam family?
Because they're literally they're just foster kids. They're still legally family members.
I get it.
Yeah, that's what siblings are. Siblings isn't just defined by your blood and it's defined by your family.
True. Okay.
And if I personally felt Shazam and the crew was like a favorite of mine, I would have most certainly picked that.
Okay. I give you the Shazam family. I give you the Shazam family. Shazam family pretty cold.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just how I'm feeling on the matter.
And who's your close second?
My close second. Actually, the Bat Kids was my close second because the number 1 siblings that I have. Now this might be cheating, but I don't care, and I don't care because it's the X-Men. Because the X-Men are
way!
they're all siblings because Professor X is the surrogate father figure.
Let's back up.
And then it's still
the X-Men.
What you mean I can't, bro?
I give you getting one off with the Bat family, but then you can't go X-Men.
How not?
Them folks is in a board school.
No, that's just a cover to teach.
Them folks in a boarding school.
But most of them, but they're a family. What are you talking about?
Wiley, appreciate you tuning in.
What are you talking about? They're a family. They're Storm and Wolverine always calling them folks brothers and sisters. That's my bro. That's my sister.
In the comments, let us know if you can use the X-Men as a family.
All right, since you're gonna be one of those guys, so you're gonna try to rain on my parade and make me do all of that, this, that, and the third. Then I guess I go up to my backup plan. Mm-hmm. So I guess I have to put Bat Kids at number 1 since you're gonna be a hater on my life.
I'm gonna be a hater. Give me another one.
Would have to be my boys Virgil and Dante from Devil May Cry because they're just so damn cool.
They are
everything.
This is true.
Like they're just
what are you gonna say?
Exactly, bro.
Exactly. No, it doesn't work.
Y'all some haters.
Exactly.
I'm gonna remember that when y'all need me to cover for y'all bad ideas. But no,
where do the Kakarot kids sit?
Goten ain't doing shit.
Dang!
Gohan can't carry the whole squad. What's next? What, Trunks and Bola?
Gohan was almost the strong. Well, he was the strongest character in season the Busan.
But that would be him carrying the load of the siblings. It's just Gohan's awesomeness, and then there's just Goten.
Goten was like one of the youngest Super Saiyans. Him and Trunks.
Because of genetics.
Okay.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
He said it's a good choice, but no. But yeah.
No, like it's Dante and Virgil because they're so damn cool. And if you actually play Devil May Cry in the games that all of them are in, their story is actually very good and very emotional with how they both handled their traumatic situations and the revelation about their lineage in different ways. That Virgil sought power.
Yes. Trigun, Vash, and Knives. They had a cool backstory too. Definitely.
Yeah, like how Virgil took his learning about Sparta and the demon world and used it to seize power, whereas Dante used it to make sure that the no demons could destroy another one's family ever again. And yes, even with that, they can still put us. When they do team up to lay the smackdown, it's awesome to see because you can see
does V count?
No, he's not really.
He is. He's a part of Virgil,
but he's not a real.
Spoiler alert!
But he's not a real person. He's not really a real person. Even then, his relationship with Dante in DMC5 isn't varied enough.
Speaking of Vash and Knives, we can't keep forgetting our anime. Al and Edward from Full Metal Alchemist. You can't forget those guys.
Oh yeah,
probably up. They might be up there. They might not. They might. Yeah, they might be in my top 2, give or take. Give or take. They're a cool tandem.
Yeah. Yeah, and then that they are they're legitimately Alan Edwards really my favorite family members in anime. Yeah, I really can't put ain't nobody in Dragon Ball. That's not happening.
That's tough.
Unless you're like Goku and Vegeta are brothers.
I remember. I don't know. Coming from a black community back in the day, we're from the hood. Where I'm from, folks thought Goku and Vegeta was cousins. Then we found out they weren't.
So, I do remember that garbage. And I remember believing that garbage.
That's Vegeta's cousin. No, it was not. They're from the same planet.
No, it's just that's not it at all.
But yeah, so
shout outs to and let's do some honorable mentions.
Definitely
honorable mentions.
Definitely.
I was saying that
I think we said, you waiting on me to go first? Thor and Loki. Thor and Loki are definitely a cool brother when they're done right. Yeah, definitely Alan and Edward, definitely top 2. But yeah, Thor and Loki, they have that back and forth brother relationship as we seen also in the MCU. Loki came all the way up from being just a jokester, prankster, villain, all the way up to being the one who tried to save the world, and now all of that has been retconned because the 2012 Loki is going to be the one in the show, so none of that stuff matters. But
and again, for those joining us, we're talking about who's y'all's favorite siblings in pop culture, and we're just talking about that.
Oh man, you said pop culture?
Well, yeah.
Oh, my fault. The Kardashians. We're not talking about the Kardashians today. Sorry, guys, we ain't talking. We ain't gonna talk about the Kardashians. But nah, seriously though, since we talking about...
just made me forget my honorable mentions when you said that.
My fault, bro.
You literally just...
Oh, my fault. Kane and Undertaker.
Well, they do count. In kayfabe. What up,
Uncle Ellis? Appreciate you for tuning in.
In the kayfabe, they
Yes,
count.
Kane and Undertaker.
Yeah. Well, what was I going to say? You dead ass made me forget when you said...
The X-Men.
Yes.
No,
I know. Not the X-Men.
Uncle Ellis, just because you tuning in, we're talking about the best siblings in pop culture as far as like movies, video games, TV, comic books, all those medias. What are your favorite siblings? It could even be, god doggone, what's so obscure that nobody would know about?
God dang,
let's. Well, that's for. I'm gonna say that for the worst.
Oh yeah, I just remember my pop culture siblings from Power Rangers. My boy Mike and Leo, the Red Ranger and Magna Defender. Their story arc was definitely emotional.
Nah, not really. We don't talk about them.
Yeah, another sibling pair in God dang is Blake and Hunter from
Ninja Storm. Power Rangers. That's my favorite season of all time. Personally, for everybody don't know, we're Power Ranger fans. Power Ranger Ninja Storm had the 2 coolest Rangers.
The Thunder Rangers. Shout outs to the boys.
They came through kicking ass and taking names.
Post haste.
Exactly.
Who else? Who else can we say is
that are good siblings?
Yeah, I know good siblings. Let's see. I mean, because we just started listening to anime characters. Hinata and Neji.
Then Neji got his ass whacked. So,
of course,
Itachi and Sasuke. They were pretty cool. You know what Itachi did to save Sasuke's life? Wolverine and Sabretooth. Yeah, they have a good dynamic. If we're just talking about dynamics, even though they're we're not talking because if they can have good dynamics or have bad blood and still be good character, brother, siblings, as far as the storyline projects. So that's a good one. Silver. If we're gonna go that route, yeah, they're technically brothers. Yep. Big Charles, appreciate you for tuning in.
Frieza and Cooler.
Cooler's trash.
Cooler ain't trash.
Cooler is trash.
Cooler is not trash.
So you can't put Goten and Gohan in there, but you can put Cooler and Frieza in there.
Yeah, because even though they've
Man,
never,
Cooler's not
because
even canon.
Because even though they've never been seen on screen,
Yeah, I was just gonna say
they both
Cooler's
have
not even canon.
technically done just objectively cool things elsewhere.
Well, let's
Chris and Claire Redfield. Shout out.
Oh yeah, yes, definitely.
Luke and Leia Skywalker.
Of
Shout
course,
out to
Luke,
them.
we gotta throw them in there.
Yeah.
That's. I guess we can move on. We done did enough top tiers. Let's go ahead and talk.
Ryu and Ken.
They're not. Once again, that's that hood shit. Folks thought Ryu and Ken was brothers. They are not related. But yes, let's
Nathan and Sam Drake.
They are related. Let's go ahead and go into these worst. And I'm gonna start it off
Worst.
because I knew what you were gonna say, and I took it. Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch from the Ultimate Universe.
Oh yeah, them incestual ass.
For people who don't know, in the Ultimate Universe with Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, who are twins, mind you, were in an incestual relationship. So For no reason. There was no sexual abuse as children or nothing. They just was like, this
they
is
just
what
decided
we
that was a good thing to do.
This is Yep, the Bella twins, they are siblings. Now some people would beg to differ that they go on the good list.
Yeah, they go on the good list.
You believe
they've
list?
objectively done a lot of good stuff for women's wrestling.
They were
just because
arguably the forefront of that women's revolution.
Yes, and they are objectively some of the most popular women's wrestlers of the modern era.
This is true.
Don't let people who only care about match work rate try to tell you otherwise. They are
do they wrestle as good as the newer women? I don't agree with that.
Their cons have been massively overrated. I've gone back and watched a couple of Nikki and Brie solo matches, and when they were at their peak before Nikki's neck injury and before Brie said she was done, they were actually wrestling at a very good level towards the end of their careers. And tag team, like their heel work as a tag team, is impeccable. So don't let these dude bros try to tell you otherwise about the Bella Twins. They earned their stripes, and when everything opens back up and they can finally do the Hall of Fame inductions, it would be a deserved Hall of Fame induction.
Definitely. But yeah, so with that being said, back to the worst. We got obviously gotta throw the Wonder Twins in there.
What? No,
the Wonder Twins are
tight as hell. They're close to
off the top of your head, tell me two things the Wonder Twins turn into. Just off the top of the head, shape of and form of.
A tidal wave and a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Those are the two most stupid. The tidal wave. The tidal wave is going to drown the T-Rex.
No, it's not.
How?
Okay, you talking about what they would do at the same time? Okay, yes. A pterodactyl in a tidal wave. What are you talking about?
What they gonna do? Flood the people and the pterodactyl come and swoop down and pick them up?
Yes.
Like no. Bro.
Or let's say it's
Cyclops and Vulcan. Yeah, they're kind of. What is the word? They're in that middle tier where they not the best or the worst. They're just siblings.
No, Cyclops and Vulcan is trash together. now Cyclops and Havoc, yes.
But Havoc has been more openly used than Vulcan anyway.
Yeah, but Vulcan's just completely trash. So like Gohan can't carry Goten, Cyclops can't carry Vulcan, so they would be.
Yeah, for everybody that's tuning in, we're talking about the top siblings, best and worst. Give us your comments in any media, movies, television, comic book, video game.
I got one.
Oh, hold on. Before you say that, all of Wolverine's children are garbage. They want to kill each other, them.
No, that's bullshit. Because
X-23, we get that, but all of Dakin and all of the children of X.
You talking about the shoehorned in love
Those
children?
still were siblings, though.
I guess.
And they were murderous, trying to kill everybody, kill him. They suck.
But what was I gonna say? God dang, Cain and Ben Riley.
Cain and Abel?
Cain and Ben Riley from Spider-Man. They're the worst because they're useless. And they don't do much space. Why? It's bad enough if you have one spider clone, but why have two, which is effectively Ben Riley, but he's not Ben Riley.
The best clone of Spider-Man.
That's like saying this piece of trash is objectively the best piece of trash in this.
There can be other trash. I'd rather have a trash piece of pizza than a trash piece of trash.
I would rather not have trash. I would rather just forego trash entirely.
This is true, but if you had no choice,
and then I'm just starving to death.
Oh wow!
Because of that.
Speaking of starving to death, you guys go to Netflix and watch the movie Platform. It's an interesting movie. Let me just put it like that. It's very interesting. Go watch it. Me and my wife watched it the other day. It's interesting. Go watch it. Platform.
Oh, I got another one. Goku and Raditz. Not because of Goku, but because of Raditz.
Wasn't Turles his cousin?
No, Turles had no relation to Goku.
He had no relation to Goku. He just really looked like him.
That was just really looked like him.
So Raditz sucks.
But yes, because of Raditz, because he's garbage. And he's just...
Not only is Raditz trash, he didn't even follow the guidelines of Dragon Ball Z. Like, Frieza, I give it to him.
Yes, that was my next one, Tarble.
Yeah, I give you that because Vegeta didn't even go looking for Tarble. He just assumed that nigga was dead. He was just like, I knew Tarble was. He knew Tarble wasn't on the planet when it blew up.
Yeah, but he's like something.
So he didn't even go looking for his brother. Yeah, that man bogus.
Which shout outs to Dragon Ball Super Broly for keeping that bit of continuity of Saiyans who are perceived to be weaker being sent off to remote planets to not be bothered with.
Yeah.
That was a nice piece of continuity that I don't think a lot of people picked up on. Another example of the worst fictional characters is Psylocke and Captain Britain because of Captain Britain. Because Captain Britain is the worst Marvel-related adjacent character I have ever seen in my entire life. He's absolutely useless, and it's not because he's British. He's just absolutely useless, and he's just very bad at his very, very, very important job. And he can just get out of here.
Another, the delightful children from down the lane, from Kids Next Door, trash bucket.
Turn evil people.
I hate them. They suck. They use jennies. They don't even call them sprinkles.
Mm-hmm.
Jennies. Do you call those sprinkle jennies?
No one calls them.
Alright. Yes, Vegeta does suck as a brother. He might even be said to suck as a dad. But you know how that go.
Might.
Does Goku suck as a dad?
No. Not like, here's the thing. When you are constantly dying to save your planet and family, how can you like niggas,
JB, appreciate you tuning
like
in, bro.
folks act like Goku was supposed to not risk his life to save the planet. Like Goku wasn't, like Goku dying is what makes him a bad dad. Like if that's just like tragically, oh man, this father sacrifices himself to save his family in real life. Oh, that nigga's a terrible father. How dare he do that? Like that don't make no damn sense.
But I'm saying though, it's not just that, it's also how Goku does with his family.
What?
He's not really a caring dad. Like,
how so?
Like that man fill his gut, go train.
That is
that man don't even kiss his wife in the mouth.
Do we know that?
Yes, he said that in the show.
They said
in the anime. I'm sorry. We're talking about anime because he was like, so what are y'all doing? He was kissing in the mouth. He didn't know nothing about kissing in the mouth.
Yes, because a person with 2 children probably have never, and who literally kissed his wife when they got married.
Man, Goku was just doing his thing.
No, that's just no, because y'all let super blind y'all and these memes blind y'all. I'd rather take a dad.
Were Bergamo and them brothers?
You mean those 2 dragons?
Lavender, Bergamo, and all them? Well, they would let us know.
Why do you keep bringing up this trash Pride Patroller every time?
Oh, Bergamo's not a Pride Patroller.
Oh, you talking about
the wolves?
Oh, you talking about the goddamn
exactly
the goddamn Tron de la Tre, the French wolves?
Yeah, Bergamo, Lavender, and I forgot the third one's
name.
They were trash bucket.
Oh yeah, they were trash. I thought you was bringing up Taco.
One of them was getting beat by Goku so bad that he made a lie to make everybody hate Goku. Like, dude, you salty as fuck.
They only started poking fun at it in the show because people started saying, "Oh, Goku's a bad father."
That's what I'm saying.
But it wasn't true. It was the joke they poked fun at, an untrue joke. That's like me.
I appreciate that. Well,
that's just like me saying, "Oh, Q, you got reverse vitiligo. That's why you so black." And then they make a joke out of it and like, "Oh, these 2 brothers, one has reverse vitiligo and the other one doesn't." But it's untrue.
And my fault. Let me go back because I don't want to say Luke and Leia are bad, but George Lucas is bad because he put it in the movie for Leia to try to seduce Luke
No, because they didn't.
He no, George knew.
No, actually, the that was the decision. That plot twist came very late.
That they were brother and sister?
Yes, that
George.
came very late in Empire Strikes Back.
All right, George, you're safe. But I'm just saying.
Most people don't realize George Lucas didn't even really direct Empire.
Yeah.
That was a different director. So a lot of that, like the last part of it, was very much a late decision.
Yeah, that boy Goku was in heaven training, not even worried about his family.
Quentin, when regular people died, did they have an opportunity to come back, sir?
But I'm saying,
so what are you supposed to
saying,
objectively do?
while Goku was dead, knowing they could come back, he knew they could come
but
back.
But he
at that
explicitly said, "Do not bring me back because I'm too much of a threat to the planet."
But I'm just saying,
it just so happened that a random wizard that no one heard of happened to come back.
But I'm saying, while he was dead, he wasn't even checking on his family to see
how do normal ghosts check up on their family?
But they're not normal ghosts in Dragon Ball. They can see everything that's going on.
And how do you know Goku has access to just do that?
He did when it was a tournament.
Yes, but you do realize how you know King Kai just like said, "Why do I want you to stand?" You think King Kai will be like, "Yeah, man, I just constantly use me every waking moment of your afterlife." To
King Kai is like his best bud in heaven.
But why? But King Kai obviously has his own feelings and thoughts and his own life that he does in the afterlife, as we've seen.
I don't know how we got off of siblings to Goku and Vegeta are bad parents.
Because y'all capping.
This is true. It's facts.
Quentin, Vegeta literally left the planet with his baby mama left on Earth. And then never checked in on his child until his future child from an alternate time.
Yeah, he don't kick it with Gohan because Gohan don't fight no more. He don't got nothing in common with Gohan no more. So they don't kick it.
That's a lie.
When the last time you seen Gohan and Goku just chilling, just
when have you seen the last time Goku just kick it with anybody? He don't even kick it with Krillin.
That's the point.
That's his best friend.
That's the whole point.
Just because we ain't gotta kick it every day for me to show love to you.
No, but that doesn't make just because we don't kick it. Just because I got love for you, don't mean I'm not a bad dad.
No, like
yes, I have love for all my kids.
Mama, our mother, 100% moved to a different state, and that don't mean she don't kick it with us.
That does no. I'm just saying, just because you love your children, don't make you not a bad parent.
How?
So just because you love your kids, you a good parent.
Well, what is Goku? But my point is, what has Goku done that didn't have a logical explanation to say that he's a bad father?
The eye test,
which is oftentimes wrong.
No, not in Dragon Ball's case. So, but Vegeta's a good dad.
No, I've never said this.
So Vegeta's the bad dad.
Yes,
even though he cares about his kids more than Goku do.
So you say. It literally took future Trunks dying for Vegeta to have a barely passing interest in Kid Trunks, and then it took Vegeta dying for him to go. Man, I really do like.
So we're gonna do this. So we're just gonna go here. Who's the worst dad? Who's the worst dad in media? Period.
Oh, that nigga. Reed Richards is the worst.
Why is Reed Richards the worst?
Because he has a cosmic power. Because he has
exactly. Hold on. He did try. Man, why you gotta be there, man? Come on, Vegeta. If my daughter ain't born before this tournament start, I'm not going. And what he have, we still...
Wait. What was that? What was that tournament about? One more again. Would you mind explaining?
What is that?
Would you mind explaining to the audience what was the tournament and what was the rules and what was the consequences for the tournament?
The world was going to be destroyed.
No, not destroyed.
The universe.
No, not what was the actual.
Be erased.
Which means that everything would have been gone. Which means that there would have been no point in the baby being born because she wouldn't have existed.
But the fact is that Vegeta's a better father because he cared about seeing his daughter being born.
He cared. Because if Whis didn't time skip, and
they might appreciate you for touring.
If Whis didn't time skip, that baby would have naturally.
Yeah, Wolverine's pop was a dick too.
If Vegeta wouldn't use Whis to time skip, that means Bola would have been naturally born, meaning that them folks would have lost, and then he wouldn't even see the baby face. So
folks hard on Vegeta.
So how could he possibly have been a good dad? Because
at the end of the day, geeks and gamers.
Because if I was in Vegeta's shoes, I'm like, okay, let me go find this tournament to guarantee my daughter's survival and being able to be born. I'm not gonna think, I'm just gonna stay here, Kakarot. You clearly can be.
It's tomato. It could be either way, but Vegeta's a better dad than Goku.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that.
And I'm a better basketball player than Michael Jordan. In the 90s.
Facts.
I could have carried the Bulls to the six title.
Facts. But yeah, so moving on from my topic, QMG, let them know what your topic is.
Well, it's Easter Sunday.
Yes.
And you know what that means. We're celebrating Easter. And non-denominationally, whether you only care about the festivities in the congregation
And
or if you're of the Christian faith and then you celebrate it because of the resurrection of Jesus Christ, there is something that is basically known, and that Easter is associated with resurrection. So, our next topic, the final topic, however you wish to quantify it, is what is the best resurrection in the nerd media? Now, this could be in comics, movies, television, what have you. If you had a character that resurrected and they came back, who is your favorite?
Can I use Blade 2? Does that count?
No, because Blade didn't die.
But he came out the blood's on fire.
He did not die.
When that man felt like that's my favorite scene in Blade, period. That man came out the blood like he was resurrected. And what'd he do?
Unless Guillermo del Toro is watching this stream right now, it can confirm, oh yes, Blade was technically dead before he went into the blood. It does count.
Alright then. I guess you go first since I went first on the first one.
Well, I have a lot of ones, and some come to mind is Jean Grey's
Phoenix Force, the original Phoenix Force.
It doesn't matter. I personally put her most recent resurrection up there because it was very cool and they tied a lot of things together. But I digress. Of course, any given character from Dragon Ball can count because that's literally the gimmick at this point, is especially in Z.
Yeah,
was them coming back to life. But I got to give it to the homie Superman. Like Superman's resurrection, and that whole arc, death of and reign of Superman, and then return of Superman. It was just her. It was just the concept Superman fighting this one bad guy he just could not beat. And then he just sacrifices himself to take him down. And then you got the not Vindicator because that's Spawn. Mm-hmm. You got that one dude that looked like Superman but had the laser Eradicator.
Mm-hmm. Superboy Prime, Eradicator, Steel.
You got Eradicator, Steel, Cyborg, Superman, seeing how all of them come into play. And then when it's revealed Cyborg Superman has been evil and he's been an old enemy of Superman returned, and he teams up with Mongol, and then they destroy Green Lantern City, and then Superman comes back, and then he got one of the dopest alternate costumes of all time, the black and silver resurrection suit. It's just all of it. It's just inspiring. It was awesome, and I cannot wait for Justice League to come out. Zack Snyder's Justice League to come out, so we can finally see it done properly in film. Cannot wait. I waited with bated breath. Can you believe that we've never had a Justice League movie out in the world to watch live action with characters that we like to see?
We did
not have a Justice League.
The Brustus League.
Like that, we've never had a Justice League.
Right? But okay, that's yours. Then you already know where I'm going with mine because it's the obvious choice. It's got to be Big Red Hood. Big Red Hood was probably
a great one.
The coolest, my personal. Let us know. Like I said, this is every source of media. It's not just comic books. We're usually going with comic books, but you can go with TV, movies. Who's resurrected in TV show? One Charlie Sheen resurrected for one episode, and
he never died. He never died. I was looking at it and researching it. He never died.
I thought they said he died.
No, because the whole gag was he faked his death, and then they were going to reveal that Charlie Sheen was coming back on the last episode, but then he declined, and then they did all that doucher. That doesn't matter. The long and short of it is,
he never really died. Any one of your media people, but no, definitely like JR. It was all a dream.
Yes.
But yeah, so Red Hood's definitely the top for me because he came back and was cold-blooded, and I definitely lost a little love for Batman because of the simple fact that if you guys ever seen Batman Under the Red Hood, one of the most iconic scenes was Red Hood telling Batman, no, I didn't want you to kill every bad guy like Penguin, Mr. Freeze, all them. I just want you to kill this guy. Joker, the one dude.
No matter how many graveyards he's filled or how many friends he's crippled,
you let this boy live. One guy. Like, just take this one guy out and you can go back to being Batman that don't kill people. But you can take this one guy out. He even killed me, bro. And you can't kill this guy.
And then the bullshit, blah, 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 I will go into the abyss, blah, blah.
Yes, and Batman gave some bullcrap excuse on why he can't kill the Joker, and the Joker still was trying to kill both of them. So, yeah, but yeah, Red Hood is definitely cool. He teeters the line between he's a Batman that does what Batman isn't willing to do, and he's definitely cool. He even has his own team, including Solomon Grundy and some
Bizarro.
Bizarro. I'm sorry, Bizarro and Solomon Grundy are kind of similar. Ooh. It's just Bizarro is dumber. Solomon Grundy and Bizarro are both strong.
Just because they're great and strong.
Those are two similarities.
Anyways, I would say you got any honorable mentions?
Resurrections. Can we count when Tommy came down looking like Jesus Christ from Power Rangers when he became the White Ranger? They had him floating down like that. Can we count that? So we can't count that. Wolverine when he came back with the Soul Gem just recently.
Well, no, it wasn't the Soul Gem.
Which one was it?
That was Phoenix Wolverine, who brought himself to the past.
Oh.
Who was masquerading. The other Wolverine was just brought back because somebody dug his body up and then just allowed his healing factor to naturally heal after the sedatives that was in him worn off.
Oh, talk about Peter Parker coming back.
And the other storyline?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty cute one. What up, D-Man?
Appreciate it. That actually was a really good one because it was stated that his whole consciousness, his whole soul was completely erased, but just that sliver of consciousness that was left in Professor Dr. Octopus. For people who don't know, Superior Spider-Man, Dr. Octopus was Spider-Man. He had took Spider-man's consciousness and erased it.
We don't talk about that.
Superior Spider-Man was pretty cool. He wasn't horrible.
Yeah, okay, that's your honorable mention.
You think he was horrible?
I respect.
I'm just saying.
I respect.
No, I'm just asking. Do you think Superior Spider-Man was horrible?
I think that we don't have enough time in the episode for me to properly express my feelings.
Wow.
So to not monopolize.
D-Man, the question is, who was the best resurrection in any media? Like, who's the best came back to life character that we didn't know? Darth Maul in Clone Wars.
He didn't die.
But he was thought to be dead.
Well, that's not a resurrection. Just because you think...
so they have to be dead.
They have to have died and then return.
Okay.
From the dead.
Okay, I give you that.
Well, Captain America in the comic.
From the bullet, the magical bullet, that counts. That counts.
It does, even though
I thought he was teleported somewhere.
No, he was dead. Which is stupid. Like you could have just said that the super soldier serum was dormant in his body, and then that was absolute idiocy for them to try to play that off. Oh, he was the Don Drablin, which was even then a subtle ripoff. The explanation was a ripoff, rather. Final Crisis when what happened with Batman. So yeah, and the reason I left Goku off of I didn't pick the Goku is because the first time he resurrected, it wasn't even surprise.
That man ran down Snake Road.
It was literally
for how many episodes?
It was literally a plot line. Goku was going to come back, so it was no surprise to it. And then Buu Saga, I guess you could say it was a surprise, but was it really?
No, not really, because you have to remember he did it in the Cell Saga.
I mean, I'm talking about the manner in which he came back.
Yeah.
How the old Kai gave up his life so Goku could live.
Best resurrection, Frieza. Yep. Wow. That just was mind blowing. Frieza did come back hard in Super. I ain't gonna lie. Frieza came back tough.
Because of bad writing.
But I'm saying, with the power of Golden Frieza, learning how to control the mind and the body, then coming back to help him defeat Jiren, and then now getting his ass kicked by Broly for a whole movie, and killing Paragus. That man Paragus, do it, bro. Hey, Broly, look, I killed your dad. Come on, bro. You can't...
I have this will be another rant that would monopolize the episode. I'm not going to do it. But I got a real problem with them trying to bring back these Z villains whose sole purpose was to show how strong our actual heroes got.
But Frieza is the Z villain, though.
It don't matter.
That's why he's still a villain.
It doesn't matter that it's supposed to represent a threshold. And I keep saying this: if you keep pushing the threshold back on these characters, they may become uninteresting. And people over exaggerate how many wins Dragon Ball heroes actually get. They don't get that many wins at all. Super, they didn't win at all in Super until the very end of the current of the anime arc.
How many times has Dragon Ball done that though? That's their whole spiel.
No, they haven't. When Goku beat Vegeta, they beat Vegeta because decisively he retreated. That was a win.
But when the Saiyans first got there, they was getting their butts handed.
It doesn't matter if they beginning to. At the end, they won.
So, yeah. Jordan, appreciate you for tuning in.
Yeah, and when Goku soundly beat Frieza, and then Trunks soundly beat Frieza, and then they soundly beat Cell, and then they soundly beat Majin Buu. It's
But the groups in the middle be tearing their ass up.
It don't matter.
You force put work to them.
It don't matter about
18
but they're not the final bosses. It doesn't matter if I lose against
and Cell really wasn't getting worked by nobody until Gohan.
But that's not the point. Actually, play Piccolo in Super Vegeta.
Yeah, I'm talking about Perfect Cell.
But it doesn't. I'm not talking about I'm talking about the final battle. I'm talking about the decisive battle to decide the fate of the universe. In each of the Z arcs, Vegeta, Frieza, Cell, Boo, they always won decisively. No bones, no. Oh man, I had the.
Not Jiren.
I'm saying.
You're just talking about Z.
Z. Supers when they started the bullshit of, you can't beat Beerus because he's God of Destruction.
Can't beat Zamasu because he's immortal.
He's immortal. You couldn't beat Frieza because he got the death ball off before they could beat him and blah, 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 blah. And you couldn't beat Jiren straight up. You gotta do objectively cool ending sequence to beat Jiren. Like, no, I don't know. I want to see Goku, Vegeta, Gohan get a decisive dub because that is something that helps further their character.
Greg, appreciate you tuning in, bro.
And it's just like, I don't care about like the notion of Dragon Ball of, you have to lose a major battle and then come back and no, that's done. Goku and Vegeta should be skilled enough now where they can get the decisive dub when it matters the most. They don't have to lose and then say, I'll be back stronger, guys. No, it's like, step up, Zamasu, catch this Vegito Blue, get your ass on out of here. What's up, Jiren? Catch this Ultra Instinct, get on out of here.
Do you think we're going to see these characters again?
If they adapt them.
Jiren was too big of a character for me not to think we're going to see
If they show up again, Goku, Vegeta, or a fusion, better hand them their ass decisively.
Oh, I think a Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta or Gogeta can stick up with Jiren.
I'm mistaken. I'm sorry. Hit is the only Z super character to catch a decisive L from one of the Z fighters. And
even then, Goku, that second fight.
And even then, that's technically non-canon because it wasn't in the manga, even though there's a lot of shit there's not.
Well, no, the anime is its own continuity. They've already stated that. So if it happened in the manga, and the anime, it's they have their own tandem line.
Well, okay. Well, that's
just like Vegeta being Super Saiyan God in the manga,
right.
But it's not continuity towards the anime.
Even in Super Broly, even though it was very clear Broly was not stopping Gogeta Blue, and they would have put the clamp down on that man.
Broly was scared when Gogeta Blue did that Stardust Kamehameha. It was over. It was
even then, but then he had to get wished away. But it's like, yeah. But that was my mini rant on DBZ. So,
but yeah,
you got any honorable mentions?
Worst siblings?
No, not Resurrection.
Oh, Resurrection. I'm sorry. Not really. That's pretty much it. I think that's pretty. Do we count the Mishimas? Always getting thrown into those volcanoes and Tekken, just yeet. When Kazuya threw that boy Heihachi, he did what he do. The creepiest smile I've ever seen in my life.
No, because technically none of them died. They were just all of the canon ones, they were just severely injured.
Well, Sam and Dean, I know they
Big
died. Sam and Dean has definitely died in Supernatural and come back, so I guess we can count them. Big Bug, appreciate you tuning in. Let me know when you getting on Warzone, man. I'm trying to run some games. But yeah,
Sarah Lance and Arrow, because that was just narrative.
Didn't both of them die at one point?
Yeah, but only one of them got resurrected proper.
Yeah.
The other one was just from an alternate universe. But no, Sarah Lance's resurrection was garbage because everything in Arrow is garbage. But yeah. Anything else before we sign off?
No, I think that's pretty much it. But with that being said, geeks and gamers, this has been Into the Q-Universe.
Sorry, no chain, y'all. I misplaced it. I'm very much scared that I don't know where
your chain at.
Yeah.
You can't lose your gold chain, bro. I'm Q.
And this is QMG.
And this was Into the Q-Universe, where we talk to you guys about everything geeky, gamey and nerdy. And you already know how I do. GQ Smooth, and we always on our P's and Q's because that's how we do. You can check back next Sunday and we'll be back with some more great content. This is Into the Qniverse.
And
what's up?
Shout outs once again to my fam at Worlds of
DC
Podcast.
Yes.
If you have Apple Music, if you have Spotify, I implore you. I thought something got knocked over. I implore you to give us a listen to because we talk about some high quality. If you want that high quality DC content from trailer breakdowns to breaking down some news you might not even heard. This is that exclusive. This is that 3000 with the glitter in it. If you want,
if you 2000 snacks,
yeah. If you want some of that, if you want March Madness brackets where you can see our resolve and our mentals break down as we make hard decisions that you wouldn't even think you would have to make, then definitely check us out for all of that, y'all. We are on Spotify. We are on Apple Music. Please, the squad, Mikey, Haley, Key, Jamari, Mike, Aaron, Sawar, Tam, and our new homegirl, Faye. Shout outs to Faye. We are in there like swimwear and give us a love and look.
And with that being said, this was Into the Qniverse. You already know we gotta sign it on out. Peace.
Yo, happy Easter, y'all.